Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Torpid Gamer, and today I'm going to be discussing why I've returned to consoles and have I abandoned PC completely. Okay, so I just wanted to make a real quick video about my return to console gaming and what has led me here. I was actually a console gamer from youth, and ever since I was like 2 years old, playing the Nintendo. And really all the way up until about the PS3. And I was introduced to PC gaming. I bought a nice laptop for college that I was in school at the time. And I had started playing Guild Wars 2 and a few other games that on PC. And I was really impressed by the library of games and all kinds of games I had never heard of before. So that kind of led me into building my own desktop. And eventually I had, a nice enough rig to actually play some of these high graphic games. And it was just blowing the consoles as far as graphical power just out of the water. I would say that PC gaming is more than just a pastime. I mean, it's really actually more of a hobby. Graphics cards and processors and, water cooling systems and all this stuff. It can be quite a chore and it can be pretty expensive. If you actually have a nice desktop computer that you've built or bought, the graphical power, consoles are really inferior as far as graphical power, processing power, frames per second. PC is going to win every time. Now, as far as PCs are concerned, there are definitely a lot of positives, but in my experience, there have also been some negatives too. Just trying to keep up with the newest technology and always kind of feeling that your technology is inferior to somebody else's, because if you ever go onto a PC forum, it's just a big muscle show of who has the best hardware, which can be fun, but it's very expensive. If you don't have the right hardware, you might not be able to get a game to perform on the highest settings, and that's kind of a blow, at least to my ego, to not be able to have the gameplay the highest possible settings. I guess I really feel like I'm just missing out on the game when I don't experience it the best that I possibly could. Now, another positive to PC gaming would be mods. There are so many mods to so many good games, like Skyrim or Fallout. A lot of games out there have mods, and this can be a lot of fun. It can add a lot of entertainment, a lot of hours of entertainment to a game, but it can also be overwhelming because I add one mod, and then another, and then another, and another, and all of a sudden I have 50 mods and my game crashes, I can't get it to work, or it takes me so long to get these mods to actually function correctly. By the time I install them, I just don't even feel like playing the game anymore. And this has happened to me on several occasions, and I can't help it. I get into this mod binge, and it's really hard. It's really hard of a situation to get out of. And this is kind of what led me to my decision to want to get back into console gaming. There was such a simplicity with consoles. I plug them in, I put the game in, it's running. It's running the best possible game it can on that console. Of course, the graphics aren't going to be as good as PC or the frames per second, but you don't really think about that because everybody you're playing with on console is pretty much on the same playing field. Plus, not to mention just the convenience of a console, being able to just sit on your couch with your controller and start the game up and everything runs and everything can be done right then and there. My PC is hooked up into my office, so it can be kind of a hassle to get up if I want to go play a game. Not that that's a big hassle, but sometimes I don't feel like getting up. And I feel like playing the game right then and there. I'm laying down, I'm comfortable, I don't want to get up. The consoles provide that type of experience. And this is just my opinion. This is from my perspective. But I always feel like you're never going to have the best in the PC culture. Someone is always going to outdo you. Someone is always going to have better hardware. They're always going to have 10 of the best graphic cards in one desktop rig. You just always feel behind in desktop. At least that's for me. Maybe because I always want to feel like I'm in the lead. That's why I like gaming. I like the competition of it. And for me, PC gaming was a competition to get the best hardware, and I'm not rich. I can't afford the best hardware all the time, so I'm always left behind when it comes to the PC race itself. So I mean, this is just like I said, this is my opinion, my experience. the ease of use of consoles, even though it's not the best graphical power, I don't even care. And I know people are saying, well, you can build a PC cheaper or just as expensive that's better than you could if you were to spend that money on a console. And that's true. You can do that. But I don't even care. I want something that works. I want games that were designed for that console. You get PC, it's hard for a game designer to design a game specifically for one type of PC because there's so many out there. So many different graphics cards. There's so many different levels. So it's really hit and miss when it comes to the games itself. But when I'm on console, I'll always know that the games I'm buying for the console are meant to work with that console, and they will work. Maybe not the best frame rate, maybe not the best graphical power, but they work. So this has just been, like I said, my opinion. I know that there's a lot of different viewpoints. I haven't left PC gaming. I'm still a PC gamer. I still enjoy playing on PC, but I believe that consoles definitely have their spot in my gaming life when it comes to relaxing and gaming and not having to worry about it too much. I'm definitely not going to be throwing out my PC. I spent way too much money on this PC to just throw it out. And it is built for gaming, and I plan to continue gaming. Actually, recently, a lot of the gameplay videos I've been doing has been on PC, just because it's easier to record the video and the audio on my PC. So that's going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you like the content, hit the like button and comment and tell me what you liked about it. If you didn't agree with me, you disliked it, hit the dislike button. Tell me why you disagreed. I'd love a civil conversation about this subject. If you're not a subscriber, if you want, hit the subscribe button if you've gone through some of my other videos and you enjoy my content. If not, hang around, check it out. I'm going to be doing some more gameplay videos. I've just recently started this channel, so I'm kind of just throwing some things up in the air just to kind of see what sticks. So this is all for today. I hope you guys have a good day. This is Torpid Gamer, and I'll see you guys around.